So long. It's been a crazy morning. We are now going to be checking out the Wall Street Journal lounge near the Hotel Belvedere right here. Just wanted to give some highlight about what I've seen this morning. Firstly, you guys have seen the streets, right? There's a lot of these companies, shops / lounges. They're very, very weird. Like, you know, I've seen like 2 or 3 of SAPs. I've seen Intel. I've seen all these guys trying to sell their stuff. But obviously we can understand why, right? Because all the decision maker of Fortune 500 companies. So you have behind me the promenade where all these lounges are, and there's a lot of private events in there. This is very interesting to see that every company lounges with a tagline like, hey, let's reduce our carbon footprint, let's save the planet, etc. So I don't know if this have been like this for the past few years, or if it's just a new thing, but I find it interesting and funny. Anyway, we're gonna get in a couple of minutes and catch up with 2 friends, and hopefully we can interview some people in the lounge that are quite interesting.
A few moments later.
Here with AIM, familiar faces in Davos. So we are at the Wall Street Journal lounge. You can see there's a lot of big guys behind us doing some cool interviews, and just want to ask AIM a little bit of, you know, why you came here this year. I think last time you came was 10 years ago, right? So yeah, tell us a bit about what you're looking for this year in Davos.
Sure. So it's now an angel investor and ecosystem builder, somebody in Web3 and blockchain. I realized that this is the place to be. You know, Davos has a whole bunch of reputation, but at the end of the day, if you really come and meet people here, there's a lot of very well-intentioned people that have a ton of resources and a lot of great ideas. And the idea is to just be part of the tribe, the community, just to be around, see where the great events and activities and opportunities, exchange some ideas. I went through both the main conference, the WEF, as well as the side events, and I have to say, I spent like 4 hours till 4 a.m. Booking out all the interesting sessions around Web3, crypto, NFTs, and I think it's got this exciting energy. But at the same time, it's not only about people kind of trying to do something crazy, but a lot of people are unreasonably trying to change the world in many, many different ways. So we're talking about climate change is obviously front and center, and I think at the heart of it is really about more conscious capitalism. How do we redeploy all the resources that we have in the world to solve the problems that we know already exist and know how to solve, and do that faster? And we're here with personally with 5GCT, a Thai startup that's looking to raise a lot of funding with a smart city data platform and a lot of hardware to help cities really transform and really be truly smart and not just say they are smart. And we're here at the SDG Lab as one of the most exciting companies that have been selected to come to Davos. So looking forward to that as well. In any case, can't wait to meet all the Team Thailand, and one day to really come and bring Thailand Night and a Thailand delegation experience. A lot of people are here already. Can't wait to meet all of you, and looking forward to an impactful week.
Hey man, this is crazy to see you here. From Southeast Asia. I think we talked about Bali a lot together.
Exactly.
I know you're in Davos, so what do you do here, man?
We're sharing the token economy and how DAOs can play a role in a brighter future and solve the wealth inequity in the world. And
awesome.
With Unit Network, we make it really easy to do that.
Cool. And so you're staying for the whole week?
Most definitely.
Any cool people that you're meeting?
Yeah,
Any cool stuff happening?
Everyone that we've met here has been super impressive, and the really cool thing about this year in Davos is there's so much more of a blockchain and crypto representation. Yeah. So in previous years it was kind of small, and
tiny.
This year you can definitely see it.
And so what do you think is so special about this place and this event?
I mean, the really nice thing about Davos is that it's really small, so it's a tiny village,
Yeah.
and everyone you meet here is working on something, really interesting and revolutionary. And it's really unfortunate that the World Economic Forum or Davos has a strong reputation. In like some people criticize it or they complain about it, but I honestly believe that the people here are really trying to create a better world, and they're doing things to support the evolution of society and really provide a better experience for everyone.
That's awesome, man. Are you still doing those unit dinners?
Yeah, most definitely. So
Awesome. Let's do another one soon.
Looking forward. Thank you so much for hosting in Bangkok.
So, welcome everyone to the first ever collaboration conversation. It's a conversation with a theme.
Well, thank you for raising the bar, Fred. And I have to tell you with my words and not with some visuals that I love to do, but I'll tell you a short story about the SDGs. My partner and mentor, Romy Koras, you may know of him, ex-chief economist, World Bank. So here's a question to you. Is poverty this year going up or is it going down? Who thinks it's going up? Who thinks it's going down?
Last year.
This year. Okay, going up is the majority, and that's why I like these questions, because you're wrong. It's going down by 25 million. Somebody today, I'm not sure if you're in the room, Oxfam said it will go up to 263 million. How can that be? It's actually completely rubbish research. It's done for Davos to create attention. Nothing against Oxfam, they have the heart at the right place, but you also need professionalism. You need professionalism.
My first day at World Economic Forum, in my quest to find friends and partners to adapt and fight climate change and hopefully slow down this ecological massive extinction or ecocide. And after a day roaming around World Economic Forum, I can tell you I don't think I'm gonna meet the right people for that quest. Or at least that's what I feel. You need to really understand me here. I have really good intentions. 1 year ago, I've spent, probably 2 days watching all the videos of World Economic Forum from my bedroom. I was really excited. I was really moved from that energy and that passion and those high goals and that movement and those rich people who want to fight climate change and put their money down to walk the talk and really take action, because this is now the moment. And I think a lot of us here in this city today are also moved by that. What I've seen, maybe this, okay, let's be generous, maybe this. And those are the people who might be speaker here, maybe people who are from corporate companies coming really to try to resolve and come up with solutions and partnerships to provide that platform for the world to change. And I think there is those people here. I've seen some of them and I've got the chance to meet some of them, but in these 2,000 attendees and maybe more, with the satellite events, on these really motivated people to drive change, I think a good this other 90%, really a bunch of white people coming here on holiday. It's really surprising. Not so much actually, but honestly, I had high hopes for this event, and today I'm a bit disappointed. And actually on the way to that event, I walked pretty much like 15 minutes from the center where the conference is to that event, which was okay, but on the way there, I've seen a lot of crypto lounges, it's basically houses that companies are buying to do advertising during WEF. So on the way you walk and there is restaurants, there is hotels, and you see those houses, and each house has a theme. And actually most of the houses this year are crypto. And I'm saying that because it's really a lot of them. I've seen Polkadot, I've seen Terra, Luna, I've seen Cardano House, I've seen Blockchain Hub. There's just so many. And we start to walk. And that's another 15-minute walks, 15, right? So from the center, we're almost now 30 minutes walks from the conference. And here is the SDG tent. Okay, fine, but think about it now. This is actually far. The conference is there. You have to walk 30 minutes to reach the SDG tent. Isn't that the whole point of this conference, to talk about the SDGs and help people and entrepreneurs who are walking towards those goals? So if this is the case, why is that SDG house 30 minutes away from the center? Why isn't that, closer? Maybe replacing Polkadot house or blockchain hub or whatsoever. I'm not against crypto, but guys, you need to be coherent, where you organize conferences, because you're sending messages to the world. Definitely what's on the highlight, what's on the news is not how this conference is designed. Anyway, so I get in there with my two friends, and honestly, those were good people. Working family offices, trying to build up what we call regenerative finance, of trying to do business with people and profits and the planet together. So good people, thank you, guys, if you're watching. Thanks to showing me around that SDG tent. That was good. I think come sit here, chit chat with some people. A guy start to talk about, introducing the speaker. And that was fun. And then the guy from World Bank come in, and he come on stage. We're talking about SDGs, right? And he starts by saying, who can tell me what's the number one SDG? I say, no poverty. So cool. I say, finally a guy in World Economic Forum who's not going to tell me about his Fitbit, blockchain, metaverse bullshit, and just going to actually talk about something related to climate. And this guy started to say, hey, do you know the number of poor people in the world? I think in my head, what is a poor person? What's the criteria? But anyway, it goes on and say, so we have 500 million poor people in the planet right now, and this is what we've been doing with World Bank. We're trying to count the poor. Counting the poor start to hit my ear a little bit, but I keep listening. He start to say, hey, do you think there is more poor or less poor in 2022? Coming from the World Bank, I expect something big like data or like something very crunchy. So I keep listening. And he was speaking in front of maybe 100 people now. People say, there's more poor in 2022. And he said, no, there's actually less poor. He was really angry. He said, no, there's less poor. There's 20 million less poor this year than last year. And in my head, I was like, what the is this? How can you be representing the World Bank coming to Switzerland, Davos, with your business class or with your jet, being angry, saying that there is less poor in 2022 than 2021, while wealth have been tremendously increased over the past 2 years and everybody's fucking knows it? How can you morally speak in the tent of SDG that bad of pools which you probably never encountered? And at that very moment, I breathed in, I breathed out, and I said, all right, I think I start to get what this event is all about. To game this, I'm gonna have to play by the rules, but in the same time, I just want to be honest with myself, and I kind of feel like I have to spit that out in that video and share it with whoever is interested to know what is really inside that World Economic Forum thing. And this is one of the things that is in that World Economic Forum. And I wanted to share it with you guys. I guess now this is not the point which really is supposedly to be addressed here. And there's just no solutions here. I haven't met any entrepreneur working on a climate tech company for the past 2 days. I'm gonna keep searching for it, and I promise you I will interview that guy if I find him. Yeah, I haven't met any, and I have interviewed probably like 20 people, right? I can't take a video of everybody I'm talking with, but today I've talked to 20 people, minimum. right? So that's some facts here. On the other side, I haven't seen any speakers who were anything than white. And so we're talking a lot about diversity, we're talking a lot about, you know, those SDG goals, but at the end of the day, who is speaking here, who is able to come here, you know, this is just a good representation of what the rest of the world is. And I'm a bit disappointed about that, because I thought World Economic Forum was World Economic Forum, the world, not just Switzerland Economic Forum, or not European Economic Forum. And I'm not about all this woke stuff, you know, like, but just, you know, come on guys, like building a big global conference, supposedly, I think you need to tame that a little bit down, and you need to invite a bit more people with actual solutions, more entrepreneurs, and yeah, a bit more diversity here, right? So this is what I've learned today. And again, this might be rash, you know, probably gonna get kicked out and never be invited again to come here, but I think I'm doing my job, trying to connect with people who are genuinely interested into working towards adapting our society to climate change. And if you come across any of these people, please connect them with me, because really today I've met not enough of them. I've met a couple of them, but not enough of them. And I thought going to Davos will be like done, you know, I've done all my networking for the year, or maybe I just went to the wrong places, and, you know, please let me know how I can connect to the right people. Yeah, that was it for today. And I'm gonna keep going. I'm actually going to a networking party tonight, piano bar type of stuff, have some cocktails, and I'll let you know how it goes. And I'll keep sharing some videos tomorrow. Anyway, see you later.